Okay, this is a brief tutorial on how to use the WordPress and how to write the report. First of all, I'm going to create a login for you, which I'll provide the information. What you would need to do on the assignment page is click the Login to WP-Admin. Then you're going to log in according to the information I gave you. And you'll see an interface that looks like that. Now I've given you limited access to this site, so basically the only thing you would be doing is writing a post. So you can hover over the post menu on the left hand side and click Add New. Then you would want to put your name up top here because this will determine who is actually writing this. And then down here, you start writing the paragraph. The website is, and I'm going to tell you a couple little tricks. I'm going to go ahead and go to the website that I'm just going to use mine. You can select the domain, select the whole thing, and hit Command-C or Control-C. Let's see, and then you can paste, but before I'm going to paste, I'm going to show you how you can create a link. Now you see how I'm writing this out. I can select it, then click the Insert Edit Link, and then I can paste the domain or the URL. And then here's something that's really helpful. If you click Link Options, click Open a New tab, because this is a link outside of the website here, so that means that when I click the link, I'm not going to use this tab here. Now another thing I'm going to go over is I might want to create a screenshot here to help emphasize what I'm doing. So the screenshot for Macs are Command-Shift-4. I believe Windows has I'll just go ahead and take that shot there. Command-Shift-4 will give your crosshairs. Then you can click and drag across to get the image that you want. Let's go back here. Now to add an image in here, you just put the cursor where you want to add it and click Add Media. And you may see something that looks like this, or you may see something that looks like this. Upload files. Click the Uploads Files tab, select Files, go to your desktop. And this is a screenshot, and that's the screenshot that I took, and open. Now, due to web standards, this next little step is something that I would also like you to do, and that is, with this image selected, write some alt text. And the alt text would be something that describes it. Basically, it's for people who are vision impaired and screen readers. Also, it's for Google. And for Google, this will be important text to index on the sites. So get used to doing that when you're working with web. I'll say something like that. Down here where it says alignment, pick left alignment if you want the text to wrap to the right. If you want it centered, click center. If none, then it's just going to fall to the left and nothing's going to wrap to the right. So that's not good design. My personal preference is either center or left. And then down here, you can choose which size you want to do this in. If you want a really small size, you pick thumbnail. I'm going to choose medium, 300 by 168, which makes that fairly small, but it's a good emphasis on that. And WordPress will actually rewrite the image to be that size. WordPress has an automatic image editor. And then click Publish. All right. Once you've published, I'm just going to go back to the home page, and you'll see that this is now automatic with my name on the top and then a link to continue reading. I want to show you something else that might be kind of interesting too. You can scroll down here to Featured Image, and if I set Featured Image, I'm just going to use an image that will represent me, whatever. You can use the same image that you use to represent the site, but this is going to represent you on the home page. So if I set Featured Image like that and then click Update, and then I go back to the home page and refresh, you'll now see that I have an image that represents me and the article that I wrote. And there's the article. Now another thing too, I have comments turned on, and the reason why is because I'll be writing comments on your post. When you publish this, then I will write my comments on your report down here, and anybody else is welcome to write comments as well. So the only thing that means is that make sure, now you're probably not going to see anything, but just in case you do, make sure the comments on, actually not comments, but discussion is turned on, and this is checked. Normally I would say it's unchecked, but in this case this is checked. If you're working on this and you don't want to, if you're not ready to publish it, click Edit and click Draft. What that means is that this exists, but it now is no longer in the public view. Oops, well, okay. There's my draft setting. There, and now you can't see that post.